Well, good morning to you, Bertuberubers, elsewhere and here and there and every blah 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 blah. Good morning. It's a short talk in the trailer park with an old guy, and that would be me. And I tell you, I'm in a strange state of mind today. Even strange by my state, by my standards. Uh, it's like I don't seem to be doing anything real. In other words, I've noticed that I'm really a workaholic, and it's probably an addiction issue that should be dealt with at some point. But I guess I'm addicted to work, and so anyway, I've had 2 days off, Tuesday and Wednesday, and I tell you, I was almost at sea. I really don't know if I could tolerate being officially retired. But at any rate, what it seems like on one hand is I'm just got information overload. I mean, England is on fire. The London has been apparently overrun by barbarians of some kind. The stock markets of the world are in rebound, reflux, who knows what. There's the war in the Ukraine, which is just a damned shame, and it really is. It's a horrible mess that the U.S. has made of things. And at any rate, I just feel like somehow, with everything on fire, everything blowing up around me, shouldn't I be doing something? I don't know, like carrying a bucket of water to help put out the fire, maybe bring a shovel to move dirt and put out the fire, shouldn't there be something I should be doing for this, yeah, this global catastrophe that seems to be forever unrolling before our eyes but never seems to get here or something? It's like, what is this? And so what I'm finding is that it breeds a passivity in me. I basically just turn off everything. I just quit looking. I quit thinking and quit interacting. And so I got to think, well, that's not a good answer either. So at any rate, I don't know if you're like me or not, but it feels to me that there's like an information overload, and it just, sorry, you can't pound that much data into this brain. Okay, ain't gonna fit. So the idea is that there's something going on around us. I feel that I should be doing something to make a difference for someone, and I don't know what that would be, or who, or where, or why. So I have a feeling it's got to be gospel related, I would hope. In other words, the King of the Jews has come into this world to find his people, to turn them back, and to rebuild them on the way, to equip them to do what is right and wholesome and true. And I thought, well, uh, where's the connection there, right there? And it's only in prayer. I mean, I hardly ever deal with humans. I hardly ever deal with Christian people. A little bit on Sunday morning, and that's about it. But it's not like I'm involved in some kind of 12-step program with other guys and helping people move ahead and achieve their goals, et cetera, et cetera. I have nothing to do with people on a daily basis. And so I got to thinking, there's this weird sense where on one hand, overload, on the other sense, it's like I feel like I'm being cut off into a little information bubble where really ultimately no one gets in or out of that bubble. That sounds like death to me. And so I just thought, boy, I'm in a strange state of mind. And I thought, well, it's been since last Friday morning, since I had a cigarette last. And I thought, well, maybe we could blame all that on the lack of nicotine. I don't know, but boy, that quitting that cigarettes, man, that's a sneaky son of a gun, because I know that it only takes 3.5 days to get most of the nicotine out of your system, but that all that brain whack that goes with it, oh yeah, talk about a basket full of lies there. Oh my gosh. And I got all this junk going on inside me about, like, well, it's just one. It's like, no, it's not just one. That's how this always begins. And so I thought, we're in the middle of some huge transition globally, nationally, historically, and what am I making of it on the ground right now? What do I get out of it? It's kind of like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It seems confusing to me, and I feel like I'm a small man in a big ugly world, and I want to make a contribution. I want to help somebody somewhere if we could, but I have no idea what that help would consist of, other than to say, Bill Clinton used to say, "I feel your pain." No, you don't, Bill. But the idea is that to communicate as a human being, to realize, hey, look, maybe I'm not the only person in the world who feels absolutely weirded out right now, like someone's trying to erase my brain and rewrite it at the same time or something. And so I'll be glad to get back to work where I can actually make my hands do things and sequentially leave a pattern. Yep, I was here. See, I built that. And that's why I think I have stayed with the trades all these years. I never wanted to be a guy doing abstract work on paper or just doing data entries all day. Oh, no. Negative. That's what happens to old whiskers. Ugh, I hate when whiskers get in my mouth. Uh, anyway, more information than you needed. I'm about ready to go to work. Went out, took a nice little walk this morning. I tried doing videos 3 or 4 times, and I keep running up against this same wall. About it's kind of like there's something fundamentally wrong here, and I'm just not getting it. About what? About world events, or about my life, or about work itself, or whatever. And it just seems like someone has come along and thrown dust in the air. I'm not getting a sense anywhere in my mind that, hey, any of this really makes sense. It seems like everything doesn't make sense, but on purpose, egregiously so. And so I'm thinking, well, maybe the thing to do is just turn off the internet. Shut off this algorithm. Quit paying attention. Quit letting that stuff into your heart. Quit letting that stuff into my mind. And maybe take back some territory. I mean, how is it we survived all these years without these internet hubs of information, which are basically making us into less interesting, less motivated, less involved, more cold-hearted people? If that's the product, then you can have it. I'm not interested. So I'm just. Do you feel like this? I don't know. Maybe all I needed was a cigarette. I don't know. But anyway, have a good day. Find a reason to work hard and pay attention. And I hope you can find a situation somewhere where you get a chance to solve a problem that involves something clever that you had never really considered before. I especially like days like that. So God bless, and run fast, run to win. And maybe we can come out the other side of this day and week without being right back in cigarette land. But sure sounds good to me right now. We'll see you. Bye-bye.